Are you doing the calendar, Greg? Guys, how many times did I ask Greg if he's doing the calendar?
I don't want to say, like...
Greg, you commit or don't commit. What's up, perfectly blended family, and welcome back to another video. I'm Chantal.
And I'm Greg.
So guys, in this video, we are doing our very first Q&A. I'm excited about this one.
I haven't even looked at all these questions yet.
Oh my gosh.
I saw a couple of them as they were coming in, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I'm curious what...
Yeah.
More people might lean towards asking that same question.
Yeah, I think the questions were interesting and fair. All right, guys. But before we get into this juicy video, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. So when we drop a new video,
you're alerted.
All right, let's get into it. All right, guys.
Okay, so you've got the list.
I've got the list.
So Chantal went through. We had posted in YouTube community.
Yeah, the YouTube community.
What are some questions you guys would like to know the answers to about us?
We're just curious, yeah. Because I almost feel like we might just cover them throughout our videos. And be like, oh yeah, I was wondering that. And through the date night conversations, those prompt questions, so you're always learning about us. There's always something that comes up. Yeah.
So we kind of share a lot. So I'm curious what things we haven't shared that you guys might be interested in knowing about us. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna start with the first question. We're just gonna go in order as they.
That's a good place to start.
Yeah, in order as they came in. All right. First question. Can we meet Greg's son one day? I would love for them to meet your son one day.
See, so he lives with his mom. And they're far away, so I don't see him often. They live about 2 hours away, and plus with the whole lockdown.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't even know if that part matters. Because basically, I haven't seen him as often as I'd like to. At the same time, his family's very private. They're not on social media or anything, and I respect that privacy. So when he's like old enough to make his own decisions, then it's more up to him. Yeah. If he wants to share this, you know, so that's sort of where that's at. If he wants to make appearances, that's fine. Obviously,
like, anything's possible. So as life goes on, things may change, and hopefully we can introduce him to you guys at that point, if that point comes.
It's totally a possibility.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let's move on to question 2. Are
we married now?
No, if we were married now, guys, we would have done a vlog for you guys. We're not just gonna go run and get married and not tell y'all.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Maybe now they're married after everything we've shared except that part.
I know. No, guys, I'm telling you guys from now, if we get married, you guys are gonna know.
Yeah, that'll be a whole thing. Don't worry. That would be a series, I think. Because we would go from the engagement on. Some aspect of that on camera for sure. Yeah.
And do we want to get married? I think that would be another good question. Yeah, we do. But we want to wait until a certain point in life, guys. Like, we just have goals. And we know when we'll be ready to enter that stage of life.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah, guys, we're doing so good together.
I know if it's going to happen, it'll happen in its time.
I totally agree.
That's how I feel.
I love our life. I can't complain. All right.
Okay.
Next question?
Yep.
Okay, hope that answers your guys' question.
Are we married now? No.
No. It's a short answer. Yeah.
Next.
All right, so question number 3. How old are you guys? This is a juicy question from the get-go. We haven't told our age.
Is it because like your mom doesn't tell her age? And it's sort of a thing where you feel like you just don't tell your age?
Yeah, totally a West Indian thing, I think. But my mom growing up never told us her age, me and my brother, but we obviously had a sense as you get older, you
Yeah,
thin
because
slip.
our kids keep asking our age, right?
Amaya knows. And she's like,
Yeah, but
Mommy, you're this. I'm like, who told you that? She's like, I saw it on this letter you wrote to Santa. It said the date and how old you were, and you said it out loud.
Oh!
So I sold myself out.
Yeah, your mom, was it your mom that still had the actual letter from when you were a kid?
And then I said, oh, that's just a made up date. I'm trying to like, she knows.
But yeah, because Jasmine will still ask.
Yeah.
It's cute, like, how old are you?
She's like 19, right, Mom? I'm like, yeah. She's like, we're like 15. I'm like, whichever age you put me at, that's what I am. And I think because I'm so private with my age, guys, then obviously I'm like, Greg, don't you say anything.
So if I say my age, then it kind of gives your age away a little bit. Like people start to make more of an assumption.
But let's make this fun. Why don't you guys tell us how old you think we are? This will be fun, guys. I want to know how old you think I am.
Oh man, how will this play out? Guess our ages?
Yeah, and how old do they think you are?
Oh man, it'll be like a big reveal.
Yeah, I think, we do that, and then we have to do a vlog about it. I think that'd be so fun. Okay, guys, you gotta play with us. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah. So, go ahead, comment down below, guess our ages. Greg, Chantal.
I bet y'all some of them are gonna be close. You guys are gonna be like bang on.
Oh man.
You guys are gonna be good. All right.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. All right. Okay, another question is, why don't we see Greg's son?
Oh. Yeah, so that's sort of already been answered.
He lives with his mom.
Yeah, that's...
His mom lives far away from us, although that's not an excuse.
Well, during lockdown, like there's no
It was
way
a little bit
same
difficult,
boat,
absolutely.
Because they're like 2-hour drive one way.
Yeah.
So, but even that, because I guess you could try and Skype and stuff, but the family's private, so we...
Yeah. But he still communicates with you. You guys still talk on the phone, or you'll text, or whatever the case may be. Yeah. Just YouTube is not for everybody.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Okay, so question number 5.
Okay. So, is Greg still in medical rescue? Are you?
I am not in medical rescue. I think, do you remember which episode it was when we talked about
8-year anniversary?
8-year anniversary.
Just check out that video if you haven't.
I went to school to become a paramedic. I graduated, I have my diploma, I got my provincial license, I'm certified to work as a paramedic, but I do not work as a paramedic.
He has never worked as a paramedic.
No. When to get your certification or to graduate the program, you have to get on ambulance hours. So I was on the ambulance for 450 hours.
Yeah.
When I did apply to the regions to work, by the end of the placement, I didn't have the same love for it I had going in. And I know that to get onto the ambulance to work for a region, you have to go through, it's like a recruitment. You have to write, there's a written exam. First you have to apply and you have to be accepted. And they only take a small percentage of, you'll get 600 to 900 applicants or something ridiculous for ultimately like 15 to 30 positions. And you have to pass a series of tests to make it to the interview process. So I would pass the written exam.
Always.
I know the stuff. When I get to the practical, both the being out of school and I didn't have the passion for it. I know those things are what prevented me from getting in.
And that's the reality of it, really.
Because I know the difference when somebody's there and they want it and how their energy for it is...
The excitement, the want
and
that
I
you
know
actually get
I didn't have that. When I started the program and I was going through it, I absolutely had that.
What made you lose it?
Honestly, I thought I would be helping people. That's the easiest way to say it is, I pictured when I was a bike messenger, I got hit by a car, I'm on the ground, as soon as the ambulance came, like I was in and out of consciousness. As soon as they were there, I felt safe. And there's this just like, I'm gonna be okay. And that was what made me want to become a paramedic. I want to do that for other people. And so in the time that I did that I did my placement with the crew on the ambulance, you start realizing that the majority of the people that you're picking up are just sick people who don't take care of themselves. And I'm like, these are those preventable diseases. 80% of all diseases are preventable, and that's the demographic that you're dealing with now. So I went from being in a gym where we're working with healthy people who want to be healthier, like in the health and fitness industry, and everybody you work with has that same mindset. And then you realize how such a small, I was in that demographic for so many years. All I know is that health and fitness. Everybody I work with is super fit. The people who come into the gym have that mindset, they want to better themselves. And then you go into the opposite end of the population, where this is somebody who's already got like a chronic issue and it's just flaring up again because they still smoke or because they still drink or like.
But like you said, there are people that do need your help. There's a population of every person you can think of, and you know, you could have made a difference if you still wanted it. But I think, like you said, the motivation wasn't there. You didn't want it like you.
That's just it. Like there was something that kind of jaded me about it.
Was it just all the times you were like applying to it and getting past the written, but it was always the practical? Did you feel like you came less motivated at that point?
No.
Do you think you can pass the practical now if you studied?
Oh yeah. Oh no, the practical? I would know what I have to, but I don't want to do it. Like, why would I do that?
Because it's a good job? I don't know.
No, because, again, this comes back to why do I want, like, I don't want to work for somebody like that and have to do these 12-hour shifts based on someone else's schedule. And you get push. You might not get to eat today. Like, and the stories I hear, like, that's just not a job I would want to do. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, wouldn't you rather do this?
Absolutely. But I'm sure people are going to have questions just like that. So I thought I'd make it spicy. All right, let's move on to the next question.
So question number 6. Mm-hmm. Are we going to create the calendar?
So,
which episode did we talk about the calendar?
Oh man, it was one of the date night conversations.
Was it a date night? No.
Yeah.
Where the whole thing came out with the
because I was
Brody
saying
the Dragon Rider with his Dr. Scholl's.
Because I tell everybody, look how handsome you are. You're just so his face structure.
It was a date night conversation.
It was. I was like behind the camera because I was in the fridge. I thought.
Yeah, what were you doing over there? Oh, was it like before or after filming?
It was before filming.
Oh, right. It was the conversation before the filming. So somehow this character got created. Brody.
You've always wanted to be
who's me, but like with a blonde wig, like a shaggy kind of thing. And Dr. Scholl's shoes.
That was a fun night.
And the Dragon Rider. I'm riding a dragon. And trying to picture this character. And I can't remember the episodes. We're going to have to go back and look. That person came to be. And we just kept laughing and building on him. Until...
it came up again.
Yeah. And where did the calendar come from?
I'm trying to tell you that you look like a model. Greg should be modeling or something like that.
No, you want me to do a calendar for you for your birthday or for Christmas or something.
And that too.
Like that's how it came up. Greg, you have to make me a calendar. I said, I'm not making you a calendar, but you have to make me a calendar. If you want one, you have to make me one too. And then it was, we have to make each other calendars. And somehow that character was going to be one of the months on that calendar.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Are we going to create the calendar?
Well, Philly Girl knows that I'm ready to create the calendar. But are you ready, Gregory, specifically?
Oh, like that.
Are you going to do the calendar, yes or no? Tell them. Do it.
Oh my God. Well, are they going to see the calendar?
Yes, they are.
What?
They have to see the calendar. We can't do
the calendar is supposed to be for you. The whole thing was, you have to make me a calendar. I thought it was hilarious. Like, what am I going to do?
Then we can probably show them like 3 pictures of our choice.
3 pictures from the...
Yeah. Some behind the scenes.
So the calendar is going to happen.
Greg, is it going to happen? Answer the question. Stop throwing it back to me.
Oh my gosh. We could probably make some kind of calendar happen.
Greg, is the calendar going to happen, yes or no?
You tell me. This is a group thing. The perfectly blank calendar. Wait, do I have to make a whole one and you have to make a whole one?
I thought we just share one calendar. Like maybe you do 4 sections.
Yeah, but I don't want to look at myself.
Sorry, 4 months. And then the last 4 months could be coupled, like together.
You've planned this.
Well, I didn't really plan it. I just thought of it.
Why do I want to look at myself on the dresser?
I want to look at you on the dresser.
Yeah, but I don't want to look at me, and I use that calendar.
Do you not think you're beautiful?
Yeah, but why do I want to look at myself?
He never takes selfies. He doesn't. Look at this side profile. Okay, look at me. Babe, look at me. Look, guys, look at this side profile. Nobody has a nice little side profile like
Babe,
Greg
I
does.
appreciate that you love me the way you do.
That structured jaw and everything. Sweet smile. Beautiful eyes.
See, I would like to have a calendar of you. But I wouldn't put it up there for you to look at. Because you'd be like, would you be happy looking at you every month?
If I took a nice picture, absolutely. We have pictures in the hall of
Yeah, but
us.
those are memories. That's different.
And so will the calendar. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, but I could just snap a shot.
Guys, this is him not wanting to do it. This is me having to convince Greg. There you go. This is the real deal.
Okay, if we can figure this out, we can do a
Oh,
calendar.
I figured it out. Are you doing
I don't
the
know
calendar?
that I agree with your calendar.
That's what it is. And I want...
Where are you going to keep it on the dresser? Is it going to replace the family one?
Maybe, or I might put it on the wall in front of our bed.
A calendar?
Yes.
So I have to like get up and look at it every morning?
You'll just walk past it. You'll act like it's not there. I'll have to like, Greg, do you like this month's picture?
I can totally see that. Oh, babe, look at this one.
Yeah, Greg. Look. It's gonna be so fun. Are you doing the calendar, Greg? Guys, how many times did I ask Greg, is he doing the calendar?
I don't want to say, like...
Greg, you commit or don't commit. Don't.
Are you going to do a calendar?
Yes.
Are you going to lay it out for me?
No. You're gonna plan your own way.
I have to... Really?
You want me to do the whole thing?
Yes, I don't want to think.
No problem. No problem. That's all you have to say. So whatever you get, you get. And you don't start giving me a hard time in the photo shoot that you don't want to put on leopard print brief with a blonde wig and a broom and put one leg over the other. I don't want to hear complaints.
All right.
Guys, you're my witness.
There's going to be complaints. You can't be that extra. There has to be equals. So...
But I'm Valerie.
You get one where you're Valerie.
Okay, yeah. But Valerie's very studious.
Valerie Mendez?
Yes.
We haven't seen Val yet.
No.
There's
But
not
you
even a
will.
description. Oh, will we?
On the calendar.
So opposite of Brody.
Yeah, they wouldn't even be together.
They're gonna be together.
Yeah, that's so weird. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's going to be a fun photo shoot. Are you doing the calendar? Final answer, Greg. We want to hear it clear.
I'm gonna do the calendar.
Thank you. That took everything in you to say. He really doesn't want to do the calendar. He's going to have so much fun.
I know it will, because every single time something like this comes up and I'm like reluctant and finally like, fine. And then it turns out to be so much fun in the end.
Yeah,
So.
see?
I'm gonna believe this will be like that, like some of the TikToks we've done and that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're so beautiful, though. Okay.
You're beautiful. Stop. You're the one that needs to do a calendar.
No, seriously, you need to do a calendar.
I
Like,
buy
when
the
is an
Chantal
agent
calendar.
gonna scout you to do a GQ? Guys, when?
Babe,
Babe.
only if you're the agent.
Greg, you're a very handsome man, and you know that.
Next question.
Next question. All right, question number 7 is actually from our friends the McDermott Way.
Okay.
So they asked, how do you find time for YouTube with work, kids, etc.? What's the secret? So be straight up, guys. When we started this, I wasn't actively working. I was on leave because of the whole COVID thing. It was so new, so I took leave from work. However, I was still employed casually at the hospital, but I wasn't picking up as much shifts because a lot of the shifts that I was picking up was in the emerge department. So I kind of stepped back from that and stayed home with the family and went full on with YouTube and just TikToks and social media in general.
That's like sort of quarantine life.
Yeah, we explained that in quarantine life.
This is the stuff we're doing with the family for fun. So
Right. But however, I'm still employed at the hospital where I do still pick up shifts here to there. But it's not a full-time gig. I'm working like part-time and it will only be on the weekends. I like the fact that I can choose my schedule just to keep up with my skills. How do we prioritize it with like work with YouTube and kids? Because Greg is obviously off work because of lockdown, but when he's at work and I'm home with the kids.
It's like he said, it started with YouTube was all we were doing because we had time for it. Then we went back to work. So this is like going in and out of the waves. And what going back to work, I think, helped us do is schedule YouTube.
Yeah.
Because we had just free time to do YouTube whenever we wanted to.
Yeah.
And then when I'm back to work, you're picking up shifts, all of a sudden, those hours of availability, and even with kids in school and everything, it became less and less. So what we did was, well, we can work time here to do YouTube and time here to do YouTube.
Yeah.
And we just make that a priority. That's going to happen.
Right.
So it was easy to start once, like squeezing it in, we'll say. We made time for it. Because we like doing it so much, you make it a priority. Yeah,
we started organizing better.
So basically it's coming down to scheduling. So as I was saying, it's like through work. When we had to go back to work, it made us schedule it because we enjoyed doing it. We didn't want to give it up. The kids love it.
Yeah.
And so we had to make sure we made time for it. We worked the schedule around that and we started adapting the actual editing process where I would edit part and you would finish part. So I would do I would do the first half of the editing, you do the second half of the editing. And it sort of became a production in a way that we started taking on our own roles if we just sort of fell into them so that it starts running smoothly.
Right.
So I'm going to have this done while you're doing that. I'm going to be editing this. You finish that while I go and do the next thing. And it starts working more smoothly.
Yeah.
With specific episodes that are filmed on specific days, and we know those are easier to edit. And
yeah,
it's
you come up with like a rhythm.
Yeah.
And it kind of works out.
I don't know if you've seen, like we have whiteboards all around the offices. Notebooks, and everything just sort of becomes
agendas. Like I have.
So you see it. This is up, and we just keep it consistent.
Yeah.
I have the flexibility when I do go back to work. I set my own schedule. So, and like you said, you can pick up the shifts you want to pick up, and I'm able to set my schedule around family. So
so that's
the flexibility
right now,
makes a big difference.
Where we are with planning and organizing for YouTube for sure.
So the difference with our YouTube content is it's things that we're doing anyway.
Yes. So it's easy to just
there's just a camera there with us.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're planning like having to do a prank or something, and is it appropriate? You got to make sure the person's in the right mood for this one to work. And trends and those sort of things take a little more planning to do to make happen.
Yeah, because a lot of our things right now are reality based other than the games. Because sometimes we film the games and it's our first time playing it. So we're like, how's this going to go? Let's do it this way. And we kind of plan for that.
But that's just it. It's things that we'd be doing anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's not hard to just throw a camera up when we're doing it. Going through the lockdowns and having the experiences that we've had with YouTube, and you just want to have more of it. Yeah. And so it's like, what else could we do that's fun? We were home with the family. What else can we do that's fun? And you just start looking for more and more of those things. Yeah. And then we're just sharing them. Yeah. So that's exactly
it makes
what it is. Easy to share what you're living and not having to plan a whole bunch of things. Right. So. Yeah. I think that makes a difference versus trying to think of content for YouTube then, and that's taking away from whatever you would be doing in life. We're just doing it in a manner that works for us and we enjoy. I think that makes the difference.
I think so too.
Okay, so question number 8. What's the age difference between you two?
So guys, we previously just said that we want to kind of make it fun. So
guess the age difference between us.
Yeah, can you guys guess the age difference between us? And let's make it fun. We'll probably just do another vlog revealing our age.
Oh yeah, they'll have to do that. Because what was the other question? How old are you guys? And what's the age difference? Yeah, so they'll sort of go together. Yeah, we'll do an age reveal vlog. I think that's fine.
Yeah, we gotta be fair. These are our loyal viewers.
Oh, and the second part. Chantal's parents are from Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago. Will you take your children to visit either or both?
Yeah, so mom's Jamaican, dad's Trinidadian. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to. Yeah, I would definitely like to take the kids to both. We want to travel, and it's definitely on our list of places to visit. So 100% yes.
Yeah. Your dad's in Trinidad.
My dad currently resides in Trinidad. Yeah.
So hopefully things open up and we can do that.
Yes. It'd be so fun, guys. That would be an amazing vlog. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that'd be an awesome experience.
It would be. Where are we going first? Are we going to Jamaica first, or are we going to Trinidad first?
It'll be Trinidad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, see dad.
See dad.
All right.
I think that's sort of important. So
absolutely.
As much as I want to see Jamaica, and I've only seen more pictures of Jamaica than I have Trinidad, so that's the one that's sort of in my head.
Yeah. So we're stopping at Trinidad first. All right, good question. Thanks, Suzette. Thank you for that. That's a good question. All right, question number 9 has 3 parts to it.
3 parts?
3 questions, yeah.
Right.
So the first part is, are you gonna have more kids? To be honest with you guys, Greg says no. I would love to have another child.
I know you would.
But I would do it under this circumstance.
Oh my goodness.
We won the lottery and we can have a surrogate. And a nanny. Because if you heard the Jasmine story.
Influx of, yeah, if, you know what? Oh man, I don't even know.
Greg, do you want another child?
No.
He doesn't,
man,
and that's the truth.
I love my kids.
Yeah, he's content with our
4. It's a responsibility.
Yeah.
And these guys are all so different, and they all, like, I want to be able to give them all the appropriate amount of attention. Mm-hmm. And I feel like too many will take away from anyone. And even spreading us thin when they start getting more into their extracurriculars. And you've got 4 kids who are doing things, and you want to support all of them.
Yeah, that's so fair, babe.
And then adding like a 5th to that.
Yeah.
So even like the younger ones, the 3 in-house.
Yeah.
As like we got Amaya in gymnastics, Jasmine in gymnastics, and already starting to stretch.
Well, Amaya in basketball now.
Well, okay, but
at the time,
at the time.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And so when they were both doing that, and they're on different days, different schedules.
Yeah.
Or we try to get them on the same day, and there's a gap of an hour, and what do we do in the meantime? And,
yeah.
But
definitely.
And like that's juggling just 2. And then what happens when Danny gets into the next one, and then we're all over the place trying to juggle, and then you want another one? Man.
I love babies, but I think, and kids in general, but I think that's right. Like, you want to be, what you said is right. You want to be able to give your time and attention to each and every single one.
They should all feel supported for whatever it is they want to do. And
we're already outnumbered, so.
So with the 3 of them in the house, you can already see, like, that's a handful.
Yeah. I think we're good.
But if the opportunity came, I know you would consider it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think I'm good for now at the same time, I think.
Man.
All right, so the next part to this question is asking, what are our professions?
Oh, we have a video. What's it called?
Yeah, our day jobs.
Our day jobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we do for work.
And so here we go.
The whole video on that. But long story short, I'm a registered nurse. I work in the emergency department and postpartum department. So you have your emergency care and baby and mom care.
And I'm a personal trainer and nutrition coach.
Yes. That's what we do for work. All right. The next part to this question, how old are we?
Oh my gosh.
Such a juicy one. All right, you guys gotta guess. Guess our ages and we will do an age reveal vlog. Let's have fun with this one. So we're moving on to question number 10.
All right. Do you speak Jamaican or patois to your kids or teach it to them? Or are you not really au fait the language?
So yes, I definitely speak it to the kids. Do you think I speak it to the kids?
I think so.
Do I speak it a lot or a little?
Depends. Depends on the circumstances, I guess.
What are those circumstances?
It comes out more when you're a little irritated. But it also comes out when you're being playful. So it's pretty much daily, isn't it?
I don't know. It just comes out naturally. Or
I
when
think
I'm
it's-
talking to my mom.
Yeah, so true. So they'll overhear because it's definitely daily. When you're talking to mom on the phone, and again, depending on the subject matter and stuff, you guys and your accents.
Do you understand it, Greg?
Mostly.
Are there things that you don't understand?
I don't think so. I get the conversation, but sometimes words are used and I'm like, what? And you'll even ask me, do you know what that means? I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'm just minding my own business.
Remember the island sodas, the cap on the inside? You're like, say it, read it.
Oh my gosh. Guys, Greg doesn't even try. He just says it as flat. He looks at it and just reads it as is. He doesn't even try.
I'm no good at it. I have no... You know what? I think it's if I was in the environment, I might start picking it up without even...
Maybe.
Like, you might adapt it a little bit.
I guarantee your cousin, Aaron, can speak it.
I don't know about that.
I feel like...
You think so? You just feel that?
Yeah, because Aaron will try. Oh, I'm sure he can say things. Yes. I'm sure. Greg like, Patty gal, go me her to there. Like he'll just...
I couldn't do that good.
Say good morning.
No. Stop.
Say good morning.
I'm not going to say it. Good morning.
In patois.
I don't know what good morning in patois is.
Take your best guess.
No, I'm not saying it.
See? There. It's Greg, guys. Okay. You should see what the kids say. I say.
Do you think they would say anything?
I know, you should ask them.
I don't even know.
Guys?
Yeah.
Does your mom speak patois?
Yeah.
What are some of the things I say? Dini.
To out of water. This is out of water. This is spider falling on me.
Dini, what does mommy say in Jamaican?
Don't know. Out of water. You like to say out of water a lot. Yeah, you're too out of order and out of water. Yeah.
That's all mommy says?
Yeah. I always hear you say. Can you say more that you usually say?
No, you tell me.
Out of water.
Jasmine, you don't know anything else mommy says in Jamaican?
No.
You forget?
No. You forget. Yes, I do. I did forget. But you say patois. That's something.
So mommy speaks patois a lot?
Yeah. Well, not a lot. Not a lot, like proper English, like I'm speaking.
More so when I'm talking to Mimi?
Yeah, a lot. You do it a lot. But you don't. Sometimes you do like say stuff that like Jamaicans have, but you don't say it in patois, you know?
I've heard them repeat things. You're too otavada, but they'll say it to each other.
Yeah, they totally do in the right context.
You're
it's hilarious.
too out of order.
It's hilarious.
I know. You know what I think Greg would find super cute and funny? To hear a young child who's Jamaican
With
say
that?
it. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that would be hilarious.
It's because they'll feel like they're almost like
It's
schooling you
proper.
every time they're talking to you. One of my nursing friends' sister came down with her child, and the child, how old was she? She must have been about 8, between the ages of 7 to 9, let's say. And she had the accent, and I haven't heard it in a long time from like a little kid. And she was asking her mom something, but because she knew I wanted to hear her talk, she wouldn't speak. She would try not to talk.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, say it again, say it again, say it again. I love it. But I remember she was asking her mom, she's like, Mommy, can I? I'm like, no, ask her.
That's funny.
It's the cutest thing. Oh my gosh, I love it. And picture younger kids, like babies almost
Well,
trying to...
I picture
be really
Nicole's
cute.
daughters.
Oh my gosh, yes, yes,
Because she's from, well, her family's British.
yes.
And so the whole family has that English accent.
It's so cute.
So yeah, the little girls, even though they're born here, but it's raised like that English is what's spoken in the house.
Yeah.
And that's what they pick up.
Because
so
they're in
that's
that
how they
environment.
speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the cutest thing to hear
It
that.
really is. Mommy. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. So yes, to answer that question, I do speak patois to them.
Yeah, that was the question. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we kind of went on a little rant there, but makes it exciting. All right, so question number 11 asks, are you still working as a nurse or just doing YouTube only? Yes, I'm still working as a nurse, but like part-time of part-time of part-time. Like I'm there occasionally on the weekend just to keep my skills up. I was already hired casually to begin with as a nurse at the hospital I work at. So I just have the opportunity to pick and choose when I do my shifts. And I also still keep up with my certification. So I'll renew them on time and things like that so that I do have the opportunity to pick up a shift whenever. But YouTube for me has become my full-time focus. Yeah. So I hope that answers that question. All right, so last question.
Last question.
Another
Are you
repeat?
married now? Really? They check in the beginning. Oh, these guys aren't married?
Maybe.
Like, oh,
Come
cute. Hey, are you guys married yet? Instead of, they're not going to bother going through the videos to find, is there a marriage video in here? Maybe they looked even. Like, I didn't see one. Are you guys married yet? I'm curious how they came up with the question because they already know us to ask that again.
Yeah.
So they must have known us from
before.
What if it was like way back? What are the chances?
Like when we just started?
Like Fit Girl Chantal.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know if anyone from that time is here. I think they all switched out.
Those
Except
videos
for
are
our
still
friends.
there though. Yeah. Like you can go back, way back, and see the videos before Perfectly Blended.
Yeah.
Is it Danny? And yeah, because Jasmine was crawling all over the place.
Yeah.
Climbing all over the place, I should say.
At the time, yeah. Oh my gosh, so long ago. Time flew. But yeah, to answer your question, we are not married. Do we want to get married? Absolutely. Greg and I are just waiting to meet some goals that we had set out for ourselves. And once we get there, we know when the time will be, and that's when we will get married. And we absolutely want to be married.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, guys. That was our first Q&A. I like the questions y'all had. There's some legit questions.
Yeah.
For sure. Fair enough.
So guys, if you have any other questions you'd like some answers to, feel free to comment down below. Let us know, and we can do another Q&A later.
Yeah. But generally, I thought that was that
covers a lot. I think that sort of fills in the gaps.
Yeah, for sure.
And now that leads to an age reveal video.
Yes. And a behind-the-scene photo shoot for a calendar.
Behind-the-scene photo shoot. Oh my goodness.
And traveling. A lot came out from that. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, guys. We really enjoyed this video. I think this was like one of my favorites. Yeah. But before we leave out today, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because we don't want you to miss a thing. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Track time.